Hello, lovelies. Who's up for a read? Who is up for a read? I've got all my decks out tonight. Got Oracle, got Tarot. So if we have to spread it out over a few parts tonight, then let's just do that. Right, what is it that our collective need to know? Please, Spirit, what is it our collective need to know? I don't know what sort of reading we're going to have tonight. Let's just go with the flow, eh? Boundaries. Some of y'all need to put some boundaries up out there. Friendship. Friendship. Okay. Boundaries, friendship, and what else have we got? Opening doors. What else have we got? Oh, soul contract. Okay. Let's go. Now, this Oracle deck, if you've seen me for the first time, this is my Oracle deck. I wrote it, I illustrated it. So they're my cards. But we're going to pull from a few different Oracle decks, not all of the decks that I've written. All right, let's go. Alright, so for our boundaries card here, okay, so some of you have hit a threshold. You've had to build a wall, put up a boundary, put some limits in place, put some guidelines in place, okay, and it's a gentle reminder, this card, around setting really clear and healthy boundaries and just reminding yourself that, in truth, boundaries exist because they're there to create respect, clarity, and space for some authentic types of connection. Because if those connections with you and the current ones that are currently in place aren't authentic and real, and disturbing your inner peace, disturbing your vibe, disturbing your buzz, whatever vibe you're currently in and space you're in, then boundaries need to go up. Okay, it's saying here with the next card around friendship that it's a really important time, now that you've put these boundaries up, to make sure that you lean into these friendships. Okay, friendships are around, and I've got two friends here that really embody friendships so well. It's Tia and Kiriana. And, when you're deep into a relationship with a friend, it's really around that uplifting side of it, the mentoring side of it, the sharing and exchanging of what's going on in each other's lives. And that person that you're leaning in on to then be able to uplift you and mentor you in certain ways, okay? So it's saying that through this time, it's really important that you lean into your friendships and your circle of friends that you've got around you, okay? When you do this really well, and for many of you, I'm getting that you are, doors will start opening. And opening doors is also about unlocking and creating those opportunities for yourself and attracting those opportunities into yourself, okay? So some of you may already be witnessing this in your lives at the moment, where new opportunities are suddenly appearing. Pathways are starting to unfold right in front of you, okay? The other thing is, with opening doors, is that knowledge also opens doors. So maybe you've tapped into some knowledge, something that you needed to know just to get that extra step forward, or just to open that next door, in order for you to be able to learn and grow and therefore evolve. That's opening doors. And then the last one here. Now, look, I have actually scribbled on this one. So this is soul contracts, which I've written on this one. Today, the reason why I'm so late with my read today actually is that I've been doing another rewrite of all of my Oracle decks. So I've got 3 Oracle decks and I've sent them off for print today. And I've had to do that because I've been getting messages from Spirit around additional cards that need to go into each of the decks, and just really polishing up and formatting and all the stuff that goes into when you design a deck. So this is kind of the pre-printed, pre-written version of that. Okay, so so the last one that we'll finish up on with my Oracle deck is Soul Contracts. Okay, so this is one of the new cards that's actually gone into my Oracle deck, and what Soul Contracts is about is, and I've said this in this card, it's like this card really needed to come through, really wanted to come through around messaging. That's why I've included it in one of my decks. And even this card here has popped up a few times now. So if you've watched my last few reads, you'll know that this card keeps coming out. Okay, so there really is a message to come out here. And an education piece if you're hearing soul contracts for the first time. Okay, so what happens is, before we come down in this lifetime through our mother and we're birthed into this lifetime on earth, we have a spirit team. Okay, think of it up in the heavens, up in the universe, however you want to sort of picture that. We have a spiritual team up there before we arrive. Okay, and we make an agreement with our spiritual team. And I'm just going to use an example here around, okay, so we might agree that we want to experience hope when we come down in this lifetime, okay? So our spirit team who are gathered around us go, okay, well, what does that look like? And you might go, well, hope as in I'm going to have all of these big dreams and be able to achieve them and attain them, and so I'll be hopeful and I'll have a really big imagination and I'll dream up these big things with hope driving as a driving factor behind it. Like, I hope I get there, I hope I get this, I hope I do this, that and the other. And your spiritual team may say, all right, we're going to grant that for you. Okay, and so what we need to do is now line up your parents, we're going to line up your friends, we're going to line up people that you might work with. If you go traveling, we're going to line up people around you that travel. In terms of the environment, for that to bring that hope and imagination and dream picture to life, we're going to make that all happen for you as well. So we have to place all these things in and around your life when you arrive on earth, so that you can get to this point of attaining what it is that you'd like to achieve. And then you agree and go, yep, okay, I'm in, right? And so they start lining up a few different parties that are also involved and say, well, you're going to be the parent, you're going to be the friend, you're going to be the country, you're going to be this, that and the other, okay? See, it's a whole divine plan, okay? And so where I'm going with this is that the path that you're currently on, it was all written. And I've said this in a couple of other reads, okay? It is part of your soul contract to be exactly where you are right now, exactly in this moment, with these people that you have around you, surrounding you, in this country, wherever you are based, in this environment. It's all part of the soul contract and agreement that you made before you arrived here. So yes, you're putting up boundaries to gain that inner peace, to find that side of yourself that may have been lost because of whatever has happened in the moment. You're leaning in on these friendships that you have around you because that's part of the soul contract and the agreement. You're opening doors now and unlocking all of these opportunities available to you again, because that's part of the soul contract. And you're slowly getting there and meeting your obligations and what it is that you agreed to come down to this earth for. It could go in the complete opposite direction, like life throws curveballs at you. So life throws curveballs at you. So you may not necessarily respond in the way that you should be. Okay, and then that's when you end up coming back in the next lifetime to try and get it right, to try and meet your side of the agreement. What I'm getting right now is that you're on par. You're on the right track. You're heading in the right direction. So far, you're meeting all your obligations and kicking goals as far as your soul contracts go. So carry on, Continue being you. You're killing it.